Alright, this is Dex Corso, aka Kevlar Golem. It's Golem in case anyone was wondering, not Gollum. Gollum is from Lord of the Rings with a U. Golem is a monster made of a certain element. Anyway, not important. This is Iron Marines. This is sort of the central hub right here. Mission select. I hope I'm not one mission away from beating it, but from this map I might be. This game is from the makers of Kingdom Rush. It's a really polished tower defense game. This is more of a real-time strategy. You'll see if you've played Kingdom Rush, you'll see a lot of elements from Kingdom Rush in here. Anyway, I'm gonna just hop right into this. Hopefully there's more. Hopefully I'm not about to show you the last mission of the game, but could be. We'll see what happens. I'll show you my loadout that I'm using. There's a couple free-to-play heroes. When I say free-to-play, the game costs like $5, which is pretty fair for a game that's this polished. They offer some other heroes for a little bit more money. They also did this in Kingdom Rush. I never purchased any of these heroes. Never felt like I needed to. Never felt like I was losing because I didn't. Although, yeah, if you look at their skills, they look pretty good. And they're pretty cool. But, again, I've never bought one. But if you got money to throw around, go for it. I'm using Kara. You start with Tiggins. He's just your basic Space Marine. Was a little too boring for me. You get Kara after the first or second mission, so I started using her instead. And then later you get Paragon also for free. He seems pretty cool. I was too far into the game to really consider starting over because you develop experience with these characters. I didn't want to start over my experience progress with a new character, so stuck with Kara. I'll probably do I'm on the hardest difficulty available to me, which I think is called Veteran. It looks like another one unlocks after you beat the game, so when I do that, I'll probably go and play it again with Paragon. I'll show you my loadout. She has 3 abilities. This one's like a close range AoE. Upgrades once, sets shit on fire. Upgrade twice, does more damage. I went with this one. She destroys buildings more effectively at that second tier, which is pretty good. It's what I find to be the most difficult thing in the game, is destroying the structures. So yeah, I went with that one. And then her passive gives her more range, which seemed more generally useful than this close range AoE. But I didn't put any points into it until I got to that second level, because to begin with it only gives her health, which didn't seem that useful. Anyway, that's for the hero. That's the skill tree for the hero. There's achievements you get for some of the little currency you can get. This is the skill tree for your entire civilization, I guess, your entire army and buildings. I won't get too far into this. I just want to get into the gameplay at some point here, but yeah, I went. The big ones here was this squad respawn timer reduction. It's huge. This one just makes your people do more damage. Also seemed pretty important. And then I love the snipers, so I got this sniper upgrade. Yeah. There's some pretty good stuff, some pretty bad stuff. It's fun, cool to play around with. The further you get down, so you keep unlocking more and more things. So I must not be about to beat the game, be about to finish the last mission, because this tree keeps going and going. So I'm gonna imagine that more missions open up for me. Oop, And you can reset for free. You can reset all those skills and reassign them. It doesn't make you pay anything, which is nice. And then there's also one-time use abilities. I never use these. Maybe I would if I get to a mission I can't beat, but you get this little cheap currency for doing little achievements and such. I'm sure you can also buy more of it. Let's take a look. Yeah, you can buy more of it. I don't really, that doesn't appeal to me. I would much rather buy one of the new heroes than any of this crap, but you know, whatever floats your boat. So I'm gonna jump into a mission now. The story is not really very intensive. It's not a very story-driven game, so I don't think I need to warn of spoiler alerts. I didn't want to show one of the very first missions. It's really not very entertaining. You just kind of walk around and it's super, super easy. So I'm gonna start off with one of the mission that I'm just at right now. Okay, so I have to locate the ambassador's crash site. Usually it gives a little indicator on the map. Each of these units you get... Oh shit.
It's agreed.
I don't know what is falling from the sky at me.
Roger that.
So you get each of these units unlocked slowly as you play them through the missions. These little sword guys are brand new to me. The snipers you get pretty early. And these little turrets you get early too.
Without fail.
The turrets just come back on a little cooldown. So this is a real-time strategy game. So you're gonna... very reminiscent of StarCraft 2. You see these guys are a lot like the Dark Templar. I think they were called. They're not invisible, but otherwise, you know, should look pretty familiar. Kind of getting my ass kicked trying to talk and play at the same time. Okay, she's not actually using the ability I just told her to use, but whatever. There she goes. The line of sight can be annoying sometimes, especially with the like little rocks that they've got me set up with right here. So one thing the game lets you do is each unit is in a category. So these infantry are in the infantry category. So during the game you can just switch them over to a different unit within that category. So now I just switched them over to Space Marines. So you can sort of on the fly adapt to the situation. The game might be a little bit too generous in that respect. I feel like you should have to commit to your decisions, but it's also, I guess, a way of adapting to some pretty hard missions. But just slowly trying to work my way in here and not get killed. Units slowly regenerate their health over time. So as long as I don't get killed, you can kind of stay in the fight.
You're on.
These turrets are tough, so I need to take this thing out before it kills me.
Point and shoot.
I have to back up. There we go. Okay, so the base was destroyed. So when you destroy an enemy base, you can take it over.
Yes, Commander.
Not dissimilar from StarCraft. And it sets you up with little nodes where you can build turrets. At least so far, all I can build is turrets. There's one more thing I haven't unlocked yet. So we'll see what that is in the future. But so far, just turrets. The green, bigger building. This is like the resource gatherer combined with like your command center. This upgrade on the right gives my building shields, which is pretty important. Although right now I probably shouldn't have done it first, because I don't have any buildings to protect. but that's all right. I'll be okay.
All right.
So the meter at the top left is the resource that building generates. I'm gonna need 50 in order to build these little turrets. So right now, since I'm playing on a harder difficulty, I'm very much playing it safe and just defending what I have here, letting the energy come. Energy just keeps coming. You don't run out of it, as far as I've ever seen. So I'm just gonna keep building these up. I'm capped at 50 right now, so I can't build the rocket turrets. The rocket turrets are nice if the turret position is far from the front line. I would probably build regular turrets here anyway, because they're right there on the front line, so they're gonna be better than the long-range turrets. The rockets are also good against air, but these are also decent against air, so I'm not too worried about that. A little green crystal up here, it's gonna give me a big boost of energy, and it can take me over the cap. So I'm gonna cap first, and then pick it up, so I can go over the cap and get an upgrade that I can't normally get. And I think the most important upgrade for me is gonna be to get the shields. Each building has a few upgrades that they each can get. This one has this minigun turret gets a heal, and the one on the right makes its bullets slow their target. The slow is probably a little bit more important, especially since I have the shields coming from the command center already. The controls are pretty surprisingly good. It seems to be the thing that has killed real-time strategies on iOS or touch devices in the past. It's just hard to control a bunch of units with your finger, but they naturally squad themselves. So this group of 3, I move as a group of 3 automatically. If I want to move my entire group all together, you just double tap anybody. It selects everybody in that area, and then you touch and drag, and it moves everybody. It's kind of sloppy, but especially when you have all short-range units and you want to just move them as a tight-knit group through a little corridor, it's nice to just push them all at once. All right, capped up on energy again. Okay, I'm feeling pretty safe at this base. I want to get those last upgrades too. On the command center, that upgrade on the left, it upgrades the vision range, which is nice, but not essential for me right now, so I'll check back in with that later. I'm not sure how I feel about these sword guys yet. I just got them for the first time last mission, but so far I don't really like them very much. They get hurt really bad for a melee unit. I assume they do pretty high damage, but I don't know, I haven't seen enough that compensates for how hard they get hit. I don't know what's up with this boulder. I guess I can't go that way.
Okay.
It will be.
Generally, I like the Marines to be snipers instead, but
Honor to serve.
I'll switch them over right here.
Very well. It's agreed.
Yes, Commander. Contact!
See, like that dude's already about to die. When you lose a unit, if you can just not lose the last unit, actually I better back up. It hurt me pretty bad.
All right.
Trailer.
Wilco.
See, if you give it enough time, they automatically reinforce themselves. I don't have to do anything to make that happen, which is nice. So they streamline a lot of the real-time strategy tedious things that can be way too much for iOS to handle. For example, if I wanted to reinforce in StarCraft, you'd have to click on the building that's in your base, click the unit. It's too much. Like you can't quickly navigate those things. So
Onwards.
it also, like I like real-time strategies. I like to watch them, but I'm terrible at real-time strategies typically. But this I've found to be more enjoyable and I want to say easier because it is still difficult, but
Yes, Commander.
it keeps the focus of the game
All right.
on the things that you actually enjoy playing in a real-time strategy, which is fighting and moving your units into the right spot,
Wilco.
and less on figuring out how you're going to work the buttons in order to keep making units.
Roger that.
So I've really enjoyed that so far. This guy's shooting the slime into the air. You just gotta bum rush them because they'll just pick you apart from long range.
Point and shoot.
To the front.
I'm still not really sure what my objective is.
Honor to serve.
These little buttons on the top right will show you what any new thing you encounter. This is the Blight Mother. It's flying, and when it dies, it makes more units. Okay. And then this is telling me about the sword guys. Psychic swords. Melee, targets only ground, and fast attack speed. Usually it also tells you what kind of armor they have. Maybe this means they're unarmored, which would be bad for a melee unit. So that little thing that looks like a soldier up there on the top left,
Onwards.
that'll let me increase my population so I can recruit another unit. So let's scroll down here. You only have one unit creation thing, which is this little circle. And then each of these different little buttons is your different categories of units. That's more sword guys, which I do not want. These are my mechs, which I can't buy because my energy cap's at 50 and they cost 90. So I'll just buy another unit. Buy some snipers.
Lock and flow.
And you can go up here. Actually, it's easier. You can pinch zoom. If you're moving a long distance, you can pinch zoom out and
Yes.
move more easily like that. I like to stay zoomed in normally, though, because you want to micromanage your unit positions during combat, and it's too small of an area to do while I'm zoomed out.
Double time.
So show off the snipers here a little bit. Actually, I probably want to switch these guys over to snipers too.
Positive.
It's going to limit my melee or close range stuff, but that's fine. So I've been pretty impressed with the snipers thus far. They're really useful for taking out buildings.
Yes, Commander.
They have more range than the actual buildings do. Oh shit.
All right.
That guy's in trouble.
Will be.
You have my attention. 5 by 5.
Oh, alright. So it looks like maybe I just got a new hero unit? Or special unit? Yeah, I do get control.
Honor to
I don't
serve.
have any abilities. Oh shit.
Without
So
fail.
you do not want the snipers to get ambushed like that. Looks like they're doing okay for now.
It's agreed.
Sword guys up there.
Roger that.
I'll burn my cooldown with the rockets. Oh wow. I just lost a sniper unit. Whatever this psychic thing is needs to start fighting.
Yes.
Oh, we just captured this. I'm gonna use this to reinforce. Back
You're
up.
on.
Bring in some,
Of course.
okay, she is fighting. Kill Let her die, though. I'm assuming she's my objective, so if she dies, I'll probably lose. I'm going to make this a rocket turret. You see, because I just got another command center that increased my cap to 100. Each one's worth 50. Hopefully this one down here can defend itself, because otherwise it's going to be in a lot of trouble. Looks like I have a new objective. I assume I got to bring that new unit down there. Okay. Alright. So this is the rocket turret. The ability on the left fires a special rocket that blankets an area on the ground with... Well, maybe it hits the air too. I don't know. Small area with stun bombs, and this is the one I really like. The napalm just sets the ground on fire. So I picked this one because you can see from where it's positioned, it's not really close to any of the choke points. So it's going to need that extra range to be useful. Also, they're coming with a lot of air units right now. So we'll get this stun thing. Also, I want to get this other turret. This one, let's check out over to the right.
Proceeding.
Oh, wait.
Right away.
Don't pick that up. Don't pick that up. I got to cap first before I get that energy crystal, because that would let me bring that to 150.
Understood.
There we go. Wait.
5 by 5.
I don't think I need more than 175. That seems like overkill. So let's get this 150 guy. So I gotta max out those shields. I think they cap at 150. At least for now, where I'm at in the game. It doesn't look like they're gonna come from the right, so I'll make this one rockets also. Move these snipers into better positions so they can actually hit things. I'll show you the vision range extension. Because these rocket turrets have huge vision, or huge range, but I think they need the extra vision in order to actually get... That didn't look like it actually increased its vision. Oh well. It increased some vision, so... better than nothing. Get those shields up before I get that last energy. Also, if you look next to that energy, there's a little guy up there next to the energy. If you tap him, it like collects them. I'm not really sure if that does anything. It might be for like a little achievement or something, but they did that a lot in Kingdom Rush too. Just little things hidden in the map that are like little flavor Easter egg stuff. It's kind of cute. Doesn't really do anything, but it's fun. So we're gonna go over the cap. 175. Oh no, I did it too soon. I could have got this 101. Oh well. I'm sure I'll be fine. The enemies will keep coming. Usually in between having done things, they don't come in any sort of huge waves. It's just sort of testing to make sure that you're not, it's not like you're not building any defenses at all. Make one minigun here, just in case something big comes at this. I think we'll be okay. I have a feeling I just need to get out of here. And I probably don't really need to worry about that base all too much. I would hate to say that and then see that base get destroyed, but we'll try to keep moving for the sake of making this video actually worth watching, and not me playing it ultra safe and boring the hell out of you.
Proceeding. Point and shoot.
Alright, I think that's... Oh, nope. Almost forgot the most important person. So we'll double tap them all. Actually gonna switch those snipers into rangers just in case I get ambushed.
To the front.
Just trying to move out of that meteor. What that red flickering light meant, but it didn't look good.
Stay behind me.
So we're just gonna keep him in a big ball and move. I wish I could do something with that rock. Oh shit. So when she uses that little close AoE, she says, "Get away from me, you," and then bleeps it. Little alien reference. I guess it's actually like aliens, not alien. But whatever, you get what I'm talking about.
Honored to lead.
So I still have them all selected. You see the downside of having them all selected is that it also moves the guys who are already in firing range and interrupts their firing. But I'm not in a terrible... Oh, I'm gonna get hit by this rock. Whew.
A sound plan.
Alright, we're gonna keep moving. Fuck those
Of
guys.
course. Gladly.
Ooh, that guy got like stuck. It's the first time I've seen that happen. Keep running.
Fair enough.
Bum rush that guy.
Stay behind me.
Oh, that sword guy got rocked. Oh, I might lose that unit. Keep going.
Fear is not real.
Go to the base. Uh-oh.
Of course.
Gonna drop that turret. Good work, turret.
Get away from me.
Oh, this might be the end. This isn't good. We're gonna have the main unit move.
Of course.
Cover me. Go.
Behind me.
Go.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna quickly rebuild some of this.
Fire at will.
Honored to lead.
Double time.
So even though my hero died, it's not like StarCraft where you just lose automatically. Or maybe that's just original StarCraft. I can't remember if they changed that in StarCraft 2. Anyway, the little meter on the bottom left has filled up. So now I can deploy her anywhere I want, which is right here. I think that might stun the enemies or something, but... So you see they knocked down the shield on these turrets. So I'm getting hammered.
Onwards.
Look at that.
Fear is not real.
Fire at will.
Maybe I should build some snipers. So I want to hang out here until I can, oh shoot. This girl's getting hurt.
I need some rest.
Okay, I need more energy to build up so I can build some more units. Doing okay for now. Love the animation on that healing droid. The healing droid's sort of the backup to the shields. I don't know what this green acid is. Oh, it's those siege units. Look at them all.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yes, Commander.
I'm gonna run her up and use that AoE.
Wilco.
Might get her killed.
Roger that.
Formation.
Oh wow, they took over that.
You're on.
They took over the base I thought was fine. Oh well. Alright, I got enough for another unit. Go with some snipers, since those ranged units are killing me.
Right away.
That's fine. It looks like it's healing itself faster than they can kill it. I'll run back out there once I get healed up a little.
Point and shoot.
There we go.
Onward.
Go, snipers, go!
Understood.
There we go. Bring that up. It's okay, the snipers decided to stop shooting. I'm not sure if that's a line of sight thing or if... Must be line of sight.
Without fail.
Whatever, we got it.
Not a doubt.
Okay.
The line of sight's a little bit annoying, but I understand the snipers are already amazing units. There's got to be something to keep them... Oh, that was Alexa. She thought she heard her name. And let's go one more ranger.
Fire at will.
In fact, we're going to switch the snipers I have over to rangers because we're getting ready to move.
Very well.
And the corridors up here is pretty narrow. So hopefully nothing bum rushes me up here. Let's make sure everything's fully upgraded. Still don't have the division, but that's fine. Alright,
Formation.
let's go.
To the front.
All right.
Marching.
Okay,
Sound
I did get bum rushed. Sure. Would have been a little too easy if they just let me walk all the way up there, but I think I can handle this. Move away from the fire rocks. Oh, you got messed up. Oh, that hurt. Okay, run away. Run away, everybody, run away. Oh yeah, this is bad news. Oh my. Okay. We're okay, we're okay.
Fear is not real.
I don't know what this psychic girl does, but whatever it is, it's not much.
Very well.
I gotta get bombarded by those long range guys again. Let's go kill them real quick. Double tap, everybody go.
Fair enough.
Alright,
Fear is not real.
let's try that again. So sometimes they hit you really hard, and you basically have to run away, but once you clear that fight,
Of
you can
course.
give it another shot, and then they won't just do it again. You'll have cleared the wave, and you can actually get through. Which looks like that's what's happening here.
Sound
Let's try to get to that checkpoint. Got it. Victory. So we gained a level on my hero. That blue resource is for my army and buildings upgrades, and that orange resource is for those one-time use items. Okay, so there are more missions, but yeah, let's go ahead and spend those points I just earned. I won't have enough to get the next level on this. And I really like the jury-rigged missiles more, so let's reset that. Get this back up to 5. Get this to 5, and then add another 3 to this one. Okay, set. Got enough for another thing on here. I didn't get a chance to show you the flame walkers because I didn't have the second base long enough, but The grenades are... this ability would give grenades to the units that usually just have flamethrowers, which is pretty good.
Fire in the hole!
If I upgrade it again, it'll double the duration of the stun. And that's basically how each upgrade generally works. It just sort of doubles the bonus. I assume the third triples the bonus. Some are different. Sniper attacks ignore medium armor, and then after each upgrade it goes to heavy, and I assume the last one might be what, buildings? Oh no, the next one gives medium. The first one is for light armor. But yeah, I really like the snipers already, so I want to get these upgrades for the sniper, so we'll go ahead and pick the sniper one also. Oops. We'll go ahead and take this extra sniper one.
Find the weak spot.
Okay. Ooh, I have a glowing box at the top right. I wonder what that is. Oh, great. A special deal for a bunch of stuff I'm not going to buy. Okay. You see there's also these little gold nodes. I tried one early on. It was way too hard. Might be because the difficulty was too hard, or maybe it expects you to have to try them after you've completed the game and max out your hero, but my first attempt did not go well. So might come back and try those later. But yeah, that is Iron Marines. Really liking it so far. Probably the most I've liked an iOS game in many months. Maybe even a year. I don't think it's been a year since I've been this impressed with an iOS game. Just so hard to do real-time strategy. And it just does it so seamlessly and with so much polish. And for only $5, it's just a really good game for $5. If you're looking for another game, try it out, Iron Marines. Thanks for watching.